as you know by now, the 4 roles of the change agent are designer, presenter, facilitator, and coach, and they have been presented 1 per module. Module number 7 is the final module that addresses the remaining role of the change agent, that of coach. Just like the designer, presenter, and facilitator roles, the role of the coach has several critical aspects. The job of the coach of professional learning is to focus on teaming, talking, and transferring, all T words. Teaming is about identifying a mentor, coach, partner, or team to work with. Talking is about finding time to dialogue and reflect. And transferring, which is probably the most critical of these 3, but can't happen until the other 2 are in place, is about taking the newly learned ideas to the practical level in real ways. In the readings in this module, you'll learn more specifically about how the coach enables change. A key idea in this module is the 7 strategies that enable transfer from the staff room, or wherever the professional learning occurs, to the classroom. The first transfer strategy is ironic in that you have to learn about transfer theory in order to transfer learning. There are 2 kinds of transfer, simple and complex, and you'll learn more about them in this module. The next strategy is about setting expectations. That's to say that you as the leader of professional learning have to specifically articulate in some way what you want your participants to walk away with. A tool to use to do this is the Tiny Transfer book, and you'll be making 1 in this module. The third strategy is to model with authentic artifacts, either student artifacts or teacher artifacts that show other teachers using what you're demonstrating or teaching. You should also be modeling or demonstrating the skills or concepts you're teaching. For example, if you're going to lead a professional learning session about plickers, you should model how to use them during the session. You also might want to show pictures of other teachers using them and share ways teachers are assessing learning with these easy paper clickers. The fourth strategy is about reflecting on how the transfer is going. Are your learners just copying exactly what's being learned, or are they tailoring it to fit their needs or their student needs, or are they innovating and inventing a new application for it? You want to coach participants through the levels of transfer. The fifth strategy involves plotting an application for the new learning. That means specifically guiding your learners to find a meaningful application for what you're teaching them before the professional learning session ends. If a teacher has a good idea for how to use their new learning, then they're more likely to actually go back into their classroom and use it. The sixth strategy builds on the previous one and requires you to let the learner go back to their classroom and do it. You can set up partnerships or application buddies and require an action plan. These strategies really build the likelihood of the transfer. Lastly, having teachers dialogue about their new learning and its application really encourages transfer. The essential question that guides this module encourages you to think about how we can foster change that lasts and endures. And lastly, by the end of this module, you'll be able to reflect on which of the 7 strategies that foster transfer are easiest and most difficult to implement. You'll do this in your journal. Finally, you'll be asked to create a tiny transfer book that lists and describes the 7 transfer strategies. As always, if you have any questions or need assistance as you complete this module, please contact me. I'm always happy to hear from you.